On this surface, I would love to demonstrate for you what I call French polish. Now, French polish referred to a lacquer-based product and a special padding cotton lint-free piece, and you poured it on there and you rubbed and you rubbed and you polished. I know I watched a gentleman French polish a tabletop that I had that had been damaged, and it was very amazing to watch him. Well, this is a water-based version of that. I'm going to take satin varnish. However, you could do it with any of the varnishes. You'll get a slightly different surface reflection. I'm going to take satin varnish and flow medium 1:1. Brush it on. And this is after about 3 or 4 coats of varnish applied in the regular way and dried overnight at least. So this would be the 4th coat, 4th or 5th coat. And I'm going to brush it all the while it dries. So you may not want to do a very big piece. Now, as it dries, you're going to feel a pull on your brush as the dried varnish begins to pull against the bristles of the brush. It's just now starting. This is under these heavy, warm lights. And I continue to go, and I'm going with the grain of the wood. Now, as it pulls, it's beginning to pull more and more. It starts its polishing. It starts its polishing and smoothing. And you want to lighten your pressure. Lighten your pressure. Now, this can be a little demanding on your muscles. So when you try this, try it on a small piece. It's a pretty finish. It's a pretty finish. And then there will come a point where you think, gee, that's pretty. Then you can just leave it and let it finish drying. Or you can do this all the way to dry. Don't reload the brush. Don't get any fresh. It's almost dry. Don't get any more varnish in the brush. You're not going to hurt the brush. It's almost dry. Very light. Now, what I wish you could see is the change in the sheen. I can't quite touch it yet, but there will be almost. Hear it? See, it's just a little sticky yet. Not quite there. But what you will see is a beautiful softening of the sheen. And there are no hairs or anything because you've polished them right off with your motion and embedded any little linters. It's all embedded. Then just let it sit for 5-10 minutes. And it will be, there, it's almost dry. And you do one surface at a time. I don't know that I'd be too pleased about doing this one on a heavily carved or chip carved surface. I think this is more just for a smooth, straight surface, but be that as it may, you may enjoy that. The French polish. Again, I've used a synthetic brush. a nice synthetic brush, half flow medium, half varnish. I have done this with straight varnish too, but it does pull quite a bit in the drying process. And you brush till it is almost dry or dry, not putting any more product in the brush, and you have a lint-free, beautiful, beautiful soft finish.